Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the FCS Football Channel. And NG, you are right, I am late. Still ill, so that's why I'm a little bit late. But I am here. Hopefully, I'll be able to survive the stream. I've got some Tic Tacs. I've got lozenges, and I'm hoping those together in combination will help me survive this stream, and hopefully see us watch Manchester United absolutely destroy Manchester City. Now, what is the team news for both sides? You're going to be fine, fingers crossed. So for Manchester United today, obviously you can see our lineup to our side. So it is David De Gea in goal. It's a back four of Diogo Dalot, Rafael Varane, Lisandro Martinez and Terrell Malacia. Scott McTominay and Christian Eriksen in that midfield double pivot, with Anthony, Bruno Fernandes and Jadon Sancho as a three behind Marcus Rashford. Big up, bro. What do you think of our team after we get the fucking win against City? I mean, as the lineups go, I'm alright with it. No, obviously, I've made it clear, Scott McTominay is not, to me, good enough to be a Manchester United first team player. With that being said, is he playing well? Of course he is. I would have started Casemiro, because I think at the end of the day, if you have Casemiro playing at his best and Scott McTominay playing at his best, Casemiro's better. However, McTominay is playing at his best, and you could argue Casemiro, since joining United, hasn't been that. So that's why I'm not surprised to see Scott McTominay play. And, I mean, if we go over to the preview, it's the exact team I expected Erik Ten Hag to play today. So it doesn't come as any sort of surprise to me. I'm not mad at the team at all. Like I said, I would have played Casemiro, but it's all right. City's new defensive pair, no Rodri. It gives me a sense of hope of a positive result. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Personally, I would, but given the fact he is playing well, I can see why he hasn't been. So this is the City team. So it's Ederson in goal, Kyle Walker, Manuel Akanji, Nathan Ake, Cancelo, De Bruyne, Gundogan and Bernardo Silva, with Grealish, Erling Haaland and Phil Foden. Yeah, cold or flu, something like that. And to be fair, like NG says, I think this Man City team is there to get at. Look, they've been alright this season, but I'm not a huge fan of both Akanji and Ake. Gundogan as that number 6 isn't Rodri. I think you look back to the Champions League final when Chelsea played Man City, which was that 2 years ago. They didn't start. They started Gundogan as that number 6. And to me, that was the reason they lost that game. So I'm hoping today is the same. Oh yeah, I'll take a draw still. Like, anything but a loss is brilliant still, but I think it is a good opportunity to, no, it's weird to say, but if there's any time to play Man City, this is one of the better times, given their injuries. Well, it's not even injuries, because Diaz and Laporte are on the bench, so I don't really understand why they're not playing. But yeah, as starting lineups go, I think it's one of the better ones for us. But look, I mean, of course, this is the team that beat Arsenal. And, well, obviously they don't play exactly the same. They do play similar styles, Man City and Arsenal. Obviously, thanks to that Mikel Arteta and Pep Guardiola kind of link. And that's obviously where Pep was like Arteta's mentor, in a sense. So, if we can beat Arsenal, we can beat them. To me, it's important that United... Look, I said the same when we played Liverpool. To me, today is about staying in the game for as long as possible. We shouldn't be aiming to try and demolish Man City. We shouldn't be trying to beat them in the opening 20 minutes. If by the 60th, 70th minute we're drawing, I think that is the way you play this game. Because we're not going to dominate Manchester City. Man City will be the better team. They will have more possession. It's about staying in the game. Obviously, if you can get a chance, obviously you take it. And that's really important in a game like this. But I don't think you go hunting for it all game long. Like we'll see with Man City against us. They'll dominate the game because they're better than us. And they're obviously a lot further in their kind of project. Given that this is our 7th game. Whereas Man City, how many seasons have they won the league? Like, we have to accept that we're not on City's level and be a little bit more pragmatic about it. Because we know we can beat them. It's about going about it in the right way and not by overcommitting and trying to win it too early. And I think that's one of the reasons I think Martial could be on the bench. Because that team, for me, looks like it's set up to counter-attack. And then, come the 60th minute or so, you bring on a Martial who can gain a little bit more control in that front line. His link-up play is much better than Rashford's. And then we can start maybe going at Man City a little bit more and trying to create chances to win the game rather than just kind of stay in it. Right, I'm going to blow my nose, so I'm going to turn my face cam off. Right, BRB. There you go. I'm back. I just put a lozenge in. Anthony to continue his dream start with a goal. Let's hope so. I want to see more of Anthony, really. Because I feel like he did well against Arsenal. But I think we are still yet to see the very, very best of him. And I hope today we see a little bit more close to that, and kind of slowly but surely we can start building towards him playing at his very, very best. Because I think if we can get him at his best, he's a very, very good player and will cause teams a lot of issues. So I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, you guys get for those in the chat, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. Also, get your predictions in the chat for the game. Get your predictions in. We've got about 10 minutes to go. If you are new as well, please do subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. So we'll get the predictions up. There we go. So yeah, if you guys want to get your predictions in to the chat, we can get them written down on the ticker. And then if you're right, you get to brag, I guess. To be fair, Rashford and Martial delivered when they made their Derby debuts, even though we played shit. But that's what I mean. These players, we know how to beat them. Like, it's not unheard of for Manchester United to beat Man City. We've done it plenty of times before. Like, obviously, Ollie's first full season, we beat him. We did the double over him in the league. Ollie's second season, we beat him once at the Etihad. Like, we can beat Man City. We have a fairly good record against Man City over the last 3 years, for example. So, let's be a little bit confident that we can do something against Man City, because it's not unheard of. I just hope we have a good game, because too often, like I said, United, so often we either beat Man City or we get smashed by them. And to be quite honest, I'm fed up of losing to them. We lost our 2 opening games of the season. I don't want to lose for a little bit longer. Man City, yet to lose this season. The only team at this point in the season to have not lost a game. Today, we go and fucking beat them. In my ears, I've also got the F1 going. Obviously, that was delayed, which was lovely. So I'll try and keep you guys up to date with that. Currently here in the Singapore Grand Prix, Singapore national anthem. Bloody hell. Right, come on then. I'm getting ready. I'm getting hyped. My voice might be fucked. My nose might be bunged up. But we don't care. Because we've got arguably the biggest game of our season. Arguably the biggest game we've had in a long, long time. It's been a while since Manchester United last played a league game. And we're back with this one. With the big one. The Manchester Derby at the Etihad. So many famous games. And I reckon I back us. I back the boys to win it. Now, sorry about the background. Like, not much I can do. Unfortunately, there is something called light, and it does come through them blinds. I probably need to get some curtains. But right now, I don't have curtains. So, if my camera keeps fucking up and stuff keeps changing, I've done all I can to stop it. But it looks like right now, it's alright, which is good. There we go. About 5 minutes to go. Again, if you guys haven't got your predictions into the live chat, please do. And if you haven't already, please hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. And even hit that notification bell. So when I go live, when we upload a video, so on and so forth, you are notified. And you can help grow the channel, grow the community. That would be greatly appreciated. So again, to go through the lineups for anyone that has missed it. So obviously this is the lineup for Manchester United today. So it is David De Gea in goal, Dalot, Varane, and it's actually Martinez, not Maguire. Martinez, Malacia, McTominay and Ericsson with Anthony, Bruno Fernandes, Jadon Sancho, and Marcus Rashford. On the bench, we have Tom Heaton, we have Victor Lindelof, Luke Shaw, Casemiro, Fred, Palestri, Elanga, Anthony Martial, and Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm not too happy with the bench. I wonder why, for example, Wan-Bissaka's not on there. We have 4 attackers / wingers. Only 2 midfielders. I'm not keen on it. And as far as I'm aware, Wan-Bissaka's fit. So I don't understand why we've got someone like a Palestra on the bench. Because A, is he going to come on realistically? Probably not. And B, is he really good enough? Like, before Palestri comes on, Elanga, Martial and Ronaldo will all come on, surely. So why have him there? But then, obviously, for Manchester City, it is Ederson in goal. Kyle Walker, Manuel Akanji, Nathan Ake and João Cancelo make up their back 4. A midfield 3 of Bernardo Silva, Ilkay Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne. So Ilkay Gundogan will play that Rodri 6 role with Jack Grealish on the left, Phil Foden on the right, Erling Haaland as the number 9. On the bench, it's Ruben Diaz, Laporte, Ortega, Julian Alvarez, Sergio Gomez, Riyad Mahrez, Scott Carson, Cole Palmer, and Rico Lewis. Come on. Come on then. The players are about to walk out. Bruno Fernandes and Ilkay Gundogan captaining the 2 sides today. Big game for both teams. Who's going to win it though? Let me know in the live chat. Right, again, I'm going to quickly blow my nose. So give me a second. Sorry about that. That I'll probably have to do that a couple times, but I imagine you guys would rather me do that than do it on the stream, because that would be fucking gross. For those who care, the Singapore Grand Prix is about to get underway. Come on then. They're again going through the teams quickly. We already know the teams, of course. Come on then. Let's be having you. What am I looking for? There we go. Big game for Scott McTominay. Big game. Because I feel like, well, I guess for a lot of the players, a game like this, if you play badly, that could be you dropped. And then when you've got competition for places like we do at the moment, so for example, Scott McTominay, he's got Casemiro breathing on his back, breathing on his neck. If McTominay doesn't play well, Casemiro comes on and presses, well, then that could be Casemiro in the team for the rest of the season. So, a big game, not in terms of just who we're playing, but competition for places. And that is something that Manchester United haven't had for ages. And something that I'm so happy with Erik ten Hag about. He's created that idea of there's competition for places. Nobody has that guaranteed first team role. All these players have earned the right to play, have earned the right to be in that starting lineup. I mean, look, Malacia at the start of the season was on the bench. So was Varane. Ronaldo has been a first team regular wherever he's been for the last 20 years or so. He's not anymore. And that, for me, is really exciting. That, because, like I said, in the past, we've had just kind of, Marcus Rashford is going to start, no doubt about it. Oh, Fred and McTominay, they could be playing badly, but they're going to start. They're going to start regardless. Now, players are starting based on form and that they deserve to play. And that goes for even those who used to play regardless, like McTominay. McTominay isn't playing today because he kind of has to play. He's playing because he deserves to, which is great. Right. We are seconds away from kickoff. It'll be Bruno Fernandes that will get us kicked off. Go on then. Martin Tyler and Gary Neville on commentary. Go on then. Get us kicked off. And away we go here in Manchester for the Manchester derby. Lisandro Martinez to Varane. Cross to Lisandro Martinez. Christian Eriksen's made himself available, but Martinez goes long looking for Sancho. Kyle Walker sees it out for a throw-in. There you go. So, if you guys want to sync your game timer up with mine, please feel free to do so. So, obviously using that timer down there. So, essentially, that would mean when I see Nathan Ake get the ball, drive forward a little bit and then give it into Cancelo, so would you have. And then, obviously, for goals and stuff, when I see a goal go in and celebrate, you'll also see it. Just the best way to watch these streams so there's no delay. However, obviously, if you don't want to, and if your game is slightly ahead of mine, please don't put stuff in the chat about goals, about big happenings and key events in the game. Or we're going to have to start timing people out, banning people. Not something we want to do, but The same way you guys want to... You don't want the game ruined. I don't want the game ruined either. So, yeah, I hope that's all okay. As Nathan Ake gets the ball and looks to bring it forward a little bit. Into Cancelo. Goes down the line looking for Jack Grealish. Up against Diego Dalot. Dalot fouls him. And it's booked already. Not sure about that. No, I don't. You gotta book him already. I feel like that's a bit of... I can't think of what the phrase would be. But it's like... He's booked him to say, look, I'm not afraid to. Oh. Sorry. I really am. The long ball goes in. Nathan Ake wins it and De Gea claims it. De Gea rolls it out to Tyrell Malacia. Into Marcus Rashford on this left-hand side. Drives forward into a bit of space and goes out wide looking for Anthony. He finds it. Good play there from Marcus Rashford. Very, very un-Marcus Rashford, that. Here is Dalot. Poor pass looking for Bruno Fernandes. And Man City have it back. Ake. Into Erling Haaland. Out wide to Jack Grealish. He's got Bernardo Silva making the underlapping run. Here it is. Bernardo Silva puts the ball into the back post. Haaland heads it across. McTominay blocked. Saved by De Gea. Blocked by McTominay. Man City will be wondering how they're not a goal up already. Huge there from Scott McTominay. Here's Jack Grealish. Ball comes in. Varane deals with it and McTominay clears. Putting the body on the line. And that's what I like to see. But here is De Bruyne. Ball comes across. McTominay clears again. McTominay's having a very good start to this game. From a defensive standpoint. He's everywhere. Clearing balls left, right and centre. Blocking it. Getting his body in the way. Putting his body on the line. That's what we want to see from the Scotsman. Technically, he may not be the greatest player. But if he's going to defend like that today, he'll be alright. He'll be alright. Here is Foden. Walker. Akanji. Across to Nathan Ake. But look, this is what we expected. We expected Man City to have the ball. To dominate the ball. And to me, it's all about staying in the game. It's all right, Man City having the ball, creating chances. As long as we can keep the score at 0-0, we can defend well, and then we can hit on the counter-attack, we'll be all right. The important thing is not to overcommit too early. Not to get stupid too early and give away key opportunities and good opportunities like we almost did in the first minute of this game. But it is still 0-0 5 minutes into this game. As we go long, Dalot brings it down in his own half and finds Bruno. Wants to run from Anthony. Anthony does make it, but it's a pull pass. And Nathan Ake will just pick it up. Gives it out wide to João Cancelo. Now, Man City have won their last 7 home games. Shows how difficult of a game and task this will be for Manchester United to win it. As Bernardo Silva is unleashed on this left-hand side. At 1v1 with McTominay. He goes back into Jack Grealish. Now at 1v1 with Dalot. Haaland goes for the 1-2 with Grealish. Poor pass. De Gea is complaining about something, and it was offside. Bernardo Silva would have been offside, I think. Oh no, this is for the goal. Well, the almost goal. McTominay, good. Look, they're showing it again. Great base of defending twice from McTominay. But, I mean, from the whole back line, really, always, constantly putting your body on the line, getting in the way however they can. Both Ericsson, Martinez, McTominay, fair play to the lads. It shows how much the club means to them. As Ericsson looks to unleash, was it Sancho? Either way, it was a poor ball, and Ederson has it now. Very unlike Christian Eriksen, that. Here is Grealish. Poor pass, and Sancho has it, but Akanji steps in well and tackles his former teammate. And here is now Kevin De Bruyne into Akanji, who's made the run forward. Out wide to Phil Foden. Foden cuts in. He found a bit of space into Grealish. Gundogan. Cancelo. Gives it into Bernardo Silva. Drills it across. Foden! 1-0 Man City. 1-0 Manchester City. Already Man City have a lead. And Phil Foden. For fuck's sake. This is going to be a long game. And they're just passing through us. Foden just so easily allowed to walk and coast into our penalty box. It's so poor. And I think it's on Christian Eriksen. He's just doesn't track him. It's a great thing from Foden. Curls it round Varane. It might even take a bit of a deflection off of the Frenchman. So close to blocking it, Varane. But it's into the top corner. And it is 1-0 Manchester City already. It's going to be a long day. Lisandro Martinez goes back to De Gea. And this is what I mean. We're now a goal behind and we're chasing the game already. And we're 5 minutes in. Or 8 minutes. Well, in other news, the Singapore Grand Prix has now got underway. Hamilton's been forced wide. Oh, Lewis is not had a good start. Carlos Perez has gone on a stormer. Leclerc and Sainz, P2 and P3. But here's Bruno. Goes down the line looking for Rashford. Akanji gets there first. And gives it into Ederson. Ederson goes long. Flick on from Grealish. Anthony. Foul? No. Free kick. Throw in. Sancho looks to flick it on. Tell you what, Verstappen's had a stinker. He's 12th. Here's Bruno. Bruno. Rashford, edge of the box. Poor first touch. Probably hit, just blast at him a little bit. Probably a poor pass from Bruno more than anything. But Rashford couldn't get it down and the shot away. But here is Man City looking to try and play it out from the back with Kyle Walker. Into Foden. Akanji. Bernardo Silva picking up in a deeper position here. Into Grealish. Silva flicks it looking for Jack Grealish. Rafa Varane has crossed well and heads it out for a throw in for City. 10 minutes played. Manchester City 1. Manchester United 0. Not the start Manchester United would have wanted. And Diego Dallo with another free kick here. Or gives away another free kick. Right, so Foden takes this free kick. Ball comes in. United deal with it just about. It seemed a bit of a mess. But we do clear it through Christian Eriksen. But it's only up for another throw-in for the Citizens. We're in for a really long game, aren't we? We're in for a really, really long game. Tyrell Malacia wins the ball. Bruno down the line looking for Marcus Rashford. It's a sprint now. But Edison's off his line really, really well. They come sweep the ball. Martinez. Varane. Dallo. McTominay. Eriksen. Out wide to Malacia. Martinez goes across to Rafael Varane. United gaining a little bit more control over this game. And this is what United needed to do. We went behind so early. We were letting Man City have it all their own way. Now, it's our time to get hold of the ball, keep it for a bit, and try and get a grip of this game. That's not how you do it, though. Poor touch from Tyrell Malacia from the pass from Martinez. Is out for a throw-in to Manchester City. Erik ten Hag not looking happy on the sidelines. Anyway, if you are enjoying this, the stream, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. Edison. Cancelo. Grealish. Cancelo. Tries to not make McTominay, but he does win it. McTominay. Dallo. Drives forward. Into Bruno Fernandes, who looks to try and find Anthony, but it was a poor pass from Dallo originally, and he couldn't quite do it. But Dallo flicks it forward into Bruno, who takes it down well. He goes to cross field, and here it is with Jadon Sancho in the penalty box now. 1v1 with Kyle Walker. Finds the run of Christian Eriksen, who couldn't quite take it into his run. Good defending in the end by Manchester City. But Manchester United causing issues at the moment. Ake. Across to Edison. Stumbles on the ball, but he's alright. Edison goes across to Ake. Across back to Edison. 15 minutes in. Edison. Cross ball into Kyle Walker. Takes it down. De Bruyne. Akanji. Back to Edison. Hold on, I'm just going to blow my nose again. Right, I'm back. So, Grealish, Haaland, back to Grealish. United win it, but it's a free kick. Edge of the box for Manchester City. Great opportunity this for Man City. Obviously, when you've got a player of the name of Kevin De Bruyne, you're going to be dangerous from set pieces. Foden, another player who I don't know if he's good at free kicks, but he gives me free kick taker vibes. I feel like Gundogan can take one as well. Cancelo standing over it. But looks as if it will be either Gundogan or Kevin De Bruyne. So United got a wall of McTominay, Varane, Rashford, and somebody else. I've already said McTominay. And Jadon Sancho is sat on the floor behind it. I really hope Martin Tyler's gone for the classic De Gea, De Bruyne, De Arby. As Gundogan takes a free kick and hits the post. So close there for Manchester City from the free kick. Just onto the post. McTominay may have got a touch onto it. We'll see it here again. No, McTominay doesn't get a touch. Just slams onto that post. Very, very good free kick there by Ilkay Gundogan. Just missing the target. Here is Sancho. Turns. In his own half still. Well won by Bernardo Silva. This Manchester City team are just relentless. As he turns on it. Gundogan. Into De Bruyne. Phil Foden's made the run on the right hand side. Here he is. Phil Foden. Tyrone Malacia is getting back. But here is Bernardo Silva now. Akanji. Ake. Across to Cancelo. Ake. Crossfield ball for Foden, who takes it down effortlessly. He is so good. And here's De Bruyne. Puts it across. Lisandro Martinez is there. This is far too easy at the moment for Manchester City, really. Here is Bruno Fernandes. Bruno looks for the ball for Rashford. Akanji heads clear, but Sancho picks it up into Rashford. Rashford, poor pass. Looking for either Anthony, Sancho or Bruno. Whoever he was looking for, it was a crap pass. Here is Akanji, bringing it out from the back. Haaland. Across to Ake. Ake bringing it forward. Into Gundogan. Out wide to Jack Grealish. And Jack Grealish can now have space to run into. Finds Bernardo Silva. Silva cuts it back. Foden! Over or wide. Just about. Manchester City having it. They're all their own way at the moment. This has been a very, very long 20 minutes. And you can see what they're trying to do every time. What they're doing, they're getting themselves into positions like this. They get the ball out to the wide player, who then will commit the fullback. And then the midfielder will make the run in here. And it's a cutback every single time. And they do it all the time. And it's so effective. That's where the goal came from. And that's where they keep finding success. And United need to get a grips to it. Eriksen and McTominay need to start tracking the runners. Because at the moment, those cutbacks are happening far too often. Here is De Gea. Out to Rafael Varane. He goes long. Ericsson flicks on. But it's only to Akanji, who goes into Walker, back to Edison, and Manchester City will reset. Edison goes across to Akanji. Akanji to Kyle Walker. Walker goes back to Edison. Now, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. And let me know in the live chat, do you think Man United can make the comeback in this game, or are Man City now going to run away with it? Here is Lisandro Martinez to Varane. Across to Malacia. McTominay. Poor pass from McTominay. Really poor. And here's Jack Grealish. Grealish surging. Lisandro Martinez with a big tackle. But can United now break? Bruno Fernandes back to McTominay. Back to Bruno. Rashford. With a shocking pass, man. Malacia's chasing back. Has to take out Foden. It's just poor from Rashford. It completely sells him short, and an opportunity in which we can keep the ball, maybe start progressing up the pitch a little bit, is thrown away. So poor from Rashford. So poor. De Bruyne puts the ball into the box, headed clear by Lisandro Martinez. Sancho into Ericsson, back into Jadon Sancho. De Bruyne's there on the defensive side for Man City, but Sancho has it still. Here is McTominay. Walker goes back into Edison, and Man City once again regain control of this game and regain control of the ball. Edison just walking with it now. Man City slowing this game right down. They know they don't need to have any sort of urgency in this game, because at the end of the day, they don't need to score again. If they don't need to overcommit, they can do whatever they want in this game at this point, because, well, essentially, United's best chance of winning this game or getting something from this game at this point is on the counter-attack and trying to catch Man City when they're overcommitting. But why would they? Why would they overcommit when they've already got that lead? So we're going to need a moment of some magic, get United back into this game, meaning Man City will have to kind of commit a little bit more. Varane into Dalot. So there's a safety car out in the Singapore Grand Prix, for those of you who care. So the safety car is out. So Malacia, go down the line. Wins a free kick, I think. Yeah, he did. Malacia did well. Finds Ericsson. The crossfield ball is on, but Cancelo with a good interception. Oh, sorry. Let me blow my nose again. As McTominay makes a good tackle, it's out for a corner for Manchester City. I'll wait until after the corner. So the corner comes in. Well, they go short. De Bruyne on the edge of the box. Foden puts the cross in. Good block by Bruno Fernandes. And now I'll blow my nose. Right, Man City have it. Akanji brings it forward. Received it from Ake. Walker goes into Ake, who goes back into Ederson. And you can see, look, at the end of the day, this is the kind of level Manchester United need to get to and want to get to under Erik ten Hag. But you can just see, look, I mean, Ederson's playing as a third centre-back right now. De Gea can't do that. They've had, 5-6 years, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of pounds spent on this squad to mould it into exactly what Pep Guardiola wants and needs. Erik ten Hag hasn't had that yet. We've seen glimpses of what we want to do. We're not quite there yet. But that doesn't mean we haven't seen, again, like I said, glimpses of what we want to do. And we haven't seen the tactical nous of Erik ten Hag, the way he's able to adapt and change to suit this squad and deal with the things we don't have in, for example, De Gea not being an elite ball player in goal or a sweeper like you see with Ederson. As De Bruyne shoots from the edge of the box, it's a poor one and it's out for a goal kick. We'll see it again. It's a really poor one. It's always wide. Never on target. Long ball. Not Kyle Walker. Rashford couldn't win it, but Eriksen has it down now. Out wide to Diogo Dalot. McTominay. Sandro Martinez. Nice ball out to Anthony. Dalot. McTominay. Into Anthony. Anthony puts the ball into the box. It's a poor ball in. And it's out for a goal kick. Not really near anyone there. Poor ball from Anthony. There's Casemiro and Ronaldo on the bench. They're thinking, why am I here? Why am I here? Akanji back into Ederson. So calm on it. Just out to, is that Cancelo? I think it is. Into Ake. Gundogan. Ake. Akanji into Kyle Walker. Brings it down the line. Into Erling Haaland. Foden. Foden. Charging forward with it. Foden shoots from range. Varane blocked, but it falls to Grealish. Into the box. Jack Grealish. Lisandro Martinez with a big block. Gundogan. Blocked again. Kyle Walker into Grealish. Anthony's getting back. Bernardo Silva brings it forward. Shoots. Blocked again. Varane has stayed down, and this is not looking good for the Frenchman. As a shot is fired over by De Bruyne. This is not looking good for Varane. He's down and he stayed down. We know Varane is injury prone. It's a good save by De Gea. Man City causing so many problems. So we'll see what. So. Ooh. Hopefully he's alright. But it looked a little bit painful. Looks like he could have been, like, twisted his ankle, potentially. Obviously, we've got Victor Lindelof on the bench, should we need him. Obviously, Harry Maguire there is not in the squad. So, should Varane need to be replaced, it would be Victor Lindelof. As Man City have a corner here. De Bruyne and Foden standing over it. De Bruyne delivers. They win it. Malacia cleared off the line. And it's a goal. It's a goal for Erling Haaland. It's Manchester City 2, Manchester United 0. Erling Haaland from the corner. And with Varane off the pitch, that was always going to happen. United got a very small squad. More realistically, we'll see it here again. Just no height in there. Haaland rises so much higher than everybody else. Malacia on the line. Tries to clear it, but couldn't. And I mean, you look at David De Gea. Could he come out and claim that? Could he come out and say, that's my ball? But look at Erling Haaland. He just jumps so high. But it is 2-0. De Gea goes long. And look, now this game is gone. We ain't coming back from this. Malacia. Sancho. McTominay. Varane. He's back on. Missed in from the corner. And obviously, look, that's one of the big issues with this Manchester United group. It's when you take out Varane, that back line is not very tall. Especially both Lisandro Martinez and Tyrell Malacia. You look at it, you've got Rashford who's fairly tall, but he's crap in the air. McTominay's tall and Varane's tall. The rest of it, they're not tall enough. And as such, from things like corners, you're always going to be a risk. Why McTominay was marking Gundogan, I would question, because Gundogan's not very tall. Give fucking Eriksen Gundogan, give Dalot, give Martinez Gundogan. There's absolutely no doubt that McTominay should have been the one on Haaland. Eriksen goes long. Ederson, look at that. That's the difference between Ederson and De Gea. Ederson comes sprinting out to the edge of his box to claim that long ball from Eriksen. And De Gea just stayed in his 6-yard box when the cross came in from the corner. Here is De Bruyne. Puts the ball into the box. Erling Haaland, 3-0. 3-0. Erling Haaland has a second. And there is no stopping this guy. He is too good. What a ball from Kevin De Bruyne, but Erling Haaland. He's just too good, isn't he? He is just too good. It should be illegal. Look at this. It's so easy. De Bruyne, what a pass. He's onside. And Haaland just throws himself at it and gets there. It's a great finish from Haaland. Great play from Manchester City. And it's 3-0 City. Utterly embarrassing from United in this first half, really. Like, there's not much you can do about that, but... Oh, no. Eric does not look happy. He shakes his head in disapproval. And it's City 3, Man United 0. Just nowhere near the level required, really. Here is Sancho, looks to bring it forward to Bruno. Lovely turn there by Bruno against Bernardo Silva. Bruno goes for goal from range. Ederson, easy save. That's wasteful there from Bruno Fernandes. He has to do better. Has to do better there, Bruno, for me. Such a wasteful effort. Just keep the ball. Keep it. Ederson into Akanji. Kyle Walker. I'm not sure why Kyle Walker just backheeled it out for a throw-in. What's going on? Kyle Walker's gone down with an injury. So, I think it's fair to say all the predictions are wrong. So Lindelof is on. Varane has come off due to that injury. There you go. So Lindelof is on. Varane is off. And this is the issue with Varane. And Kyle Walker is now also coming off. And Sergio Gomez is coming on. They're just going through the goals again. Like, it's just, for a lot of them, there's just not much you can do. But like the goals themselves, there's no individual like big mistakes. But like, for example, the second goal. For me, should De Gea be coming out and claiming that, or at least clearing it? Yes, I think he probably should be. Foden for the first goal, just far too easily allowed to kind of roam and make that run into the box. And obviously the third goal, there's so much quality involved, but we've overcommitted. Sorry about that. I just sneezed. Ronaldo's with his hands in his head on the subs bench. United, can we get it down? No, we can't. Here is Kevin De Bruyne. Driving forward here still. De Bruyne finds Erling Haaland. Edge of the box. Finds Grealish. Back to Haaland. United somehow defend against it. And it's gonna, I think it's out for a goal kick. The goal kick here. De Gea goes long. Ronaldo, not Ronaldo, Rashford has it running down this right hand side. Or our left hand side, I should say. Eriksen to Bruno. To Anthony, who shoots. Well blocked by Sergio Gomez. And here comes Manchester City on the counter attack with Kevin De Bruyne. Across to Erling Haaland. Puts it across to Foden. And it's 4-0. It's 4-0. And this has got embarrassing. It's Phil Foden with a fourth. And United are up shit's creek without a paddle. This is terrible. It's just so poor. What a ball across from Haaland. Haaland's been an absolute monster today. Two goals and an assist for Erling Haaland. And I don't even have him as my captain on fantasy. Like, I don't even get that. Which is fucked me because I think everyone else does. Fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Sir Alex Ferguson watches on. He's been here. He's been here before. We've had 6-1 before. But that doesn't make this alright. De Gea. You're not trying to play that from the back here. The Lindelof goes down the line. Into Anthony. Looks to play in Sancho. Akanji's across. Well, and there's 2 minutes of added time in this first half. Out for a throw into United. High up. The United fans. I don't know what they can be thinking. Probably going home. Bruno. Anthony. Finds Eriksen on the edge. Out to Bruno. Ederson comes flying out. Punch away the clearance. Here is Eriksen. Looks to flick up, chip it into Brilliant Fernandes. Slightly overhit and it's out for a goal kick. And there are United fans leaving. 4-0 at half time. It doesn't get much bleaker than that. Foden. Cancelo. Kanji. Ederson. Kanji. Into Ederson. Flicks it out. Here's Jack Grealish. And there's half time. Half time it is. Manchester City 4. Manchester United 0. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm too ill for this. What are you doing to me, Man United? Oh, what an awful first half. What a truly, truly awful first half that was. What can you say about that? Haaland is unreal, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, yeah, he is. He is too. He should be illegal. He's a freak. He's a freak of nature. It's like I said as well. What pisses me off even more is obviously there's no part of me that wants Man City to win, but it makes it worse the fact that I don't. Everyone like on fantasy football, everyone in my fantasy team has Erling Haaland as captain, and I don't. So they're gonna get like 12 more points than me at this point already, just through Haaland. Life's not fair, man. Life's not fair. But look, I'm gonna go get some more water, blow my nose again, try and sort myself out a little bit for the second half. So I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Hopefully I'll be a little bit better in the second half. And I mean, Man United can't get much worse. So, United, if you actually want to do me a favour and like actually turn up in the second half, that'd be lovely. I imagine we will see changes. I think close this door. There we go. Hopefully, yeah, we will see changes, and I think we probably will. I wouldn't be surprised to see potentially someone like a Casemiro come on, maybe alongside Stuart McTominay, just to kind of shore up the defence. And well, or us defensively rather than and kind of accept, look, we ain't getting something from this game, and it's kind of almost damage limitations. For those who care, on the F1, George Russell has gone onto the medium tyres, and it's the wrong call. It's the wrong shout. He's absolutely fucked it. Fernando Alonso's out of the race as well. So we've had 3 retirements: Alonso, Latifi, and Zhu. And Lewis Hamilton is closing in on Carlos Sainz for 3rd place. Should have started Casemiro when we are intended to play that defensively. Well, it's like I said at the start. I can see what I wasn't mad with the lineup because that lineup deserved the chance. McTominay is playing well. Casemiro hasn't really been amazing since he's joined. However, like I said, for me, eventually Casemiro has to be your first choice. Like, he's better than McTominay. And yes, McTominay might be in better form. In a game like this, Casemiro turns up. Casemiro turns up in the big games, and we've left him on the bench. While McTominay has put his body on the line defensively, I don't think he's been all that great. And then then at the same time, this is only Eric Ten Hag's 7th game. Can't complain much. Ultimately, we should not forget our main goal is top 4 this season. Well, yeah, as I said in the first half, this is Eric Ten Hag's, well, as you said, it's seventh game. It's his first season here. There's a project. It weren't going to happen overnight. Man City have had Pep Guardiola for, 6 years, 7 years at this point. Have spent probably close to $1 billion under Pep. So we can't sit here and be expecting to go necessarily toe-to-toe, both playing how we want to play, because simply Eric Ten Hag doesn't have the players, hasn't had the time to implement his kind of philosophy on this group. Remember when in Pep's first season, he struggled. And that's gonna be the same for Eric Ten Hag. So I think we can be happy with what we've done so far this season. Beating Liverpool, beating Arsenal. But we have to remember, as Alex Albon's gone into the barrier in the F1, this is a project, and it will take a year or two. Let me blow my nose. Right, so second half is about to get underway. We have seen a substitute. 1 month break killed our momentum, not going to lie. And yeah, look, I mean, I said earlier, it's a big game. We haven't played in a while, properly. Which was always going to make this game more difficult. I said that in the preview, and I think I said that in the first half. The only positive to that was that we would have some key players back. But even then, we're talking key players. I'm talking the likes of Anthony Martial, who, given the fact he's on the bench, would suggest he's not fully fit. Here comes Foden. Man City already got a chance. De Gea with a good save. And Shaw flicks it clear. And Sancho looks to bring it out from the back, but Cancelo's there and does well. Gundogan. Up to Jack Grealish. Diego Dalot gets it across well and wins it. So yeah, I can't remember if I did say. Luke Shaw has come on for Tiro Malacia. I can't remember if... Did Malacia have a yellow card? Did he get booked in the first half? I cannot remember. Luke Shaw. Into Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. He was on a yellow card, so it's the right choice to take him off. Dalot is also on a yellow card. However, look, both our defenders on the bench have come on. Eriksen. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Dalot. Anthony. Up against Sergio Gomez. Anthony. McTominay. Lindelof. United using the ball quite well here. Lisandro Martinez. Good run forward through the two Man City players. Poor first touch from Jadon Sancho though. And Man City have it back. But Sancho does get it back after a poor pass from Cancelo. Shaw puts the cross in. Easily defended. And Martinez has it back on the halfway line here for Manchester United. McTominay. Cross to Lindelof. Diego Dalot. Anthony. McTominay. Rashford. Lindelof. Anthony. Looks to turn Grealish and does. Anthony. Can't really find options. And he's saying that. Where's the options, fellas? I don't imagine he probably said it like that. I can't imagine Anthony saying the word fellas. But here's Eriksen. Goes out wide looking for Shaw, potentially. It was a poor ball from Eriksen, really. Between both Sancho and Shaw, none of them could get to it. But it's a free kick. Okay. Poor pass looking for Jack Grealish. Ocon's gone. Looks like both the Alpines in the F1 are out. Looks like the engine's gone. Cancelo goes back into Ederson. Why am I seeing De Gea? What's happened with De Gea? McTominay up against Bernardo Silva. He goes into Ake. Really deep here for Man City. And they try and play it out. Ake goes down the line. Erling Haaland gets there in front of Lindelof. And Lindelof makes the tackle and is out for a throw into City. 5 minutes played in this second half. We haven't conceded yet. So that's a positive. Bernardo Silva into Gomez. Goes back into Edison. We'll see what happened here with Ocon. The engine just gave up. Yeah, the engine just packed up. We've got another virtual safety car. Akanji driving out from the back. Into Jack Grealish. Sergio Gomez looks to put the cross in. Good defending from Diego Dallo. Out for a corner for Man City. And with Victor Lindelof coming on for Varane, we still don't have much height. Luke Shaw is taller than Malacia. But he's still not a tall fella. De Bruyne puts the ball into the box. Headed clear by Lindelof, actually. Anthony, can he bring it down? He does. And finds Jadon Sancho. Poor first touch from Sancho, but he has it still. And wins a throw-in. Well played there by Jadon Sancho. After, like I said, an original poor first touch, he made up for it. And wins a throw-in. Ugh. Rashford. I'll tell you what, Rashford's not had a good game at all. I really don't know why we've stuck with him. If Martial's fit enough to play, you got to get him on sooner rather than later for me. Because there's just nothing about Rashford's game today. And he's giving the ball away again. And here comes City. Kevin De Bruyne looks for Erling Haaland. Lisandro Martinez will get there in front of him. Here is Diego Dallo. Into Rashford. Does well, Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Out to Luke Shaw. Ericsson. Sancho. Bruno. Out wide to Dallo. Anthony. Dallo. Shaw. Poor pass. Looking for the run of Rashford. It was a difficult pass to make, and he couldn't make it. And here comes City on the counter-attack. Here is Kevin De Bruyne. Goes back into Foden. United can get back and reset. Bernardo Silva. Silva again. Cancelo, United. Just watching Man City knock it round us. Gundogan, Cancelo. Akanji. Okay. Foden. Cancelo. Akanji. Goes back to Edison. Edison flicks it out to Cancelo. Sergio Gomez flicks it on. It got up for a throw in. Here's De Gea. Into Lisandro Martinez. De Gea. Back to Lisandro Martinez. McTominay. Shaw. Into De Gea. Up to Diego Dallo. Lindelof. Goes into Diego Dallo. United just keeping the ball, really, more than anything. Sancho. Sure. Ericsson. Crossfield ball looking for Anthony. Jack Grealish can't quite get there. And here's Anthony. Looks to go alone. Shoots! What a goal from Anthony! What a goal from Anthony! It'll be a constellation goal, sure. But what a goal! Anthony, what a goal! Ericsson crossfield ball to him. Jack Grealish just couldn't get to it. He cuts in. And just fires it into that far post. And it curls into the side netting. What a goal from Anthony. It's 4-1, so it's not going to mean much come the end of the game. But what a goal for Anthony. What a player we've got on our hands there. And it's 4-1 now. Here at the Etihad. 4-1. And that's not great defending. Well, goalkeeping from Edison. United have the ball here. Anthony. Turns on it well. Dallo. Lisandro Martinez. Into Shaw. Sancho. Back to Luke Shaw. Ericsson, lovely ball into Jadon Sancho. Goes down the line for Luke Shaw, who's come on and played very well, Luke Shaw, to be fair. Here's Sancho. Goes back into Lisandro Martinez. And the second half has been much, much better for Manchester United. Trying to play on the front foot a little bit more. Anthony. Dallo. De Gea. Martinez. Lindelof. De Gea. Martinez. Chip ball. Looking for Bruno. Cancelo plucks it out the sky well though. And here is Ilkay Gundogan for Manchester City. Drives forward. Into Phil Foden. Back to Cancelo. Anyway, look, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. Jack Grealish attacks Diego Dallo, but good defending from the Portuguese international. And here we see the changes. It's Anthony Martial coming on for Marcus Rashford. And it's Casemiro on for McTominay. I don't disagree with any of those changes at all. We've got Casemiro there. And we've got Martial there. What I would say, very, very damning on Cristiano Ronaldo. There we go. Very damning on Cristiano Ronaldo that Anthony Martial comes on ahead of him. But I mean, I can't disagree with the decision at all. Martial gives chase to Nathan Ake, who strives in forward still. Martial does just enough to force a mistake from Ake, but Man City have it back here. Ilkay Gundogan. To Haaland. Out wide to Jack Grealish. Casemiro just sat down there by Grealish. And Dallo does well. It's out for a corner for Manchester City. Casemiro, I don't know how tall he is. He's fairly tall. I don't know if he's as tall as McTominay. Doesn't look it. Height-wise, we are a big, big issue here. A big issue. We have very little height. As Lewis Hamilton crashes out. Casemiro looking to try and get rid of it. Lewis Hamilton went crashing into a barrier. He's now in behind Lando Norris, but in front of Max Verstappen. Norris up to 4th in the Singapore Grand Prix. I didn't see what happened. I just saw him in the barrier. Here's Jack Grealish. Casemiro finds Jadon Sancho. Bruno. Casemiro finds Anthony. Out wide to Luke Shaw. Martial into Anthony. Kanji. Cross to Edison. Akanji. Bernardo Silva. Gomez. Akanji. Not Akanji. Ake. Grealish. Edison. Akanji. Martial battling for it. Good defending from United. No, we give away a free kick. I think that was Luke Shaw who gives away the free kick. Haaland! I think De Gea may have made the save. Referee says no. Great chance there for Manchester City. We'll see it here again. Bernardo Silva. He slotted in Erling Haaland, who made a good run. Lisandro Martinez was there on the recover. But it's good defending from Manchester United in the end. But Man City looking dangerous, as always. Ericsson. Battling. Finds Was that Martial? No, it's Jadon Sancho and loses it. Here's De Bruyne into Jack Grealish. Sergio Gomez has made the run. Here is De Bruyne. Out to Sergio Gomez. Fires the cross in. It's 4-0. It's 5-1, sorry. Erling Haaland has his hat-trick. 5-1. Haaland hat-trick. Haaland hat-trick. This guy is not fair. He might be the best ever. He might turn out to be the best ever. He is so inevitable. He just scores goals. That's his 3rd hat-trick for Manchester City already. 3 hat-tricks already in about 7 games. 7 or 8 games, 3 hat-tricks. Checking for a possible offside. Come on. He looks like he might be. There's a chance here. He's onside. He's onside. For fuck's sake. It's 5-1. For fuck's sake. Oh. This is embarrassing. Sure. Into Sancho. Into Ericsson. Finds Jadon Sancho. Martial's out on the left-hand side. He goes into him. Poor pass there from Martial. Sure. So Anthony Martial wins a free kick. Erling Haaland is the first player in Premier League history to score a hat-trick in 3 consecutive home games in the competition. So, is that every single home game that he's played in a Manchester City shirt in the Premier League that he scored in? Sancho can't bring the ball down. Bruno Fernandes, he shot. Sancho would have been offside, so it doesn't matter. They couldn't take it down. I tell you what, this could not have gone worse if it tried. Man City fans are doing the Mexican wave. Pep Guardiola's barking orders still. Mate, you're not cool. Like, I'm Erling Haaland. I can score a hat-trick. Fuck off. Knobhead. I tell you what, though. I wonder what Rory Jennings has to say about this. Because I heard that apparently he weren't going to score 15 Premier League goals. In 10 games already for Manchester City, he has 17. This guy is not okay. It's not fair. Lindelof goes across to Erling Haaland has 14 Premier League goals. 14! The second place is Harry Kane with 7. Haaland has double Harry Kane's goal tally. Here's Anthony. Finds Martial. City defend it well. Here comes Fred. Why Fred? Must be for Ericsson or Bruno. Unless we go 3 in midfield. Bruno. Lovely ball in. Looking for Shaw. Cancelo with a great piece of defending. It's out for a corner. Pep Guardiola is fuming at the defending. So Sancho's off. So I imagine what that probably means is Fred's on there. So probably go there. Something like that. Here's Bruno. Casemiro into Shaw. Turns well on it. Sees a run of Ericsson, but goes to Martial. Back to Shaw. So, shot from the edge, too far out by Anthony. That's poor. So bless me. Here is the ball out wide. Why is it sent me back like 10 seconds? There we go. De Bruyne. Help me, I've had enough. Go away, Erling. Go away, Erling. Foden. Foden hat-trick as well. It's 6. Foden might be offside. Foden might be offside. That's what I'm hoping. We've been here before. I think Foden's might be offside. But look, where is everybody? Where is anybody? That midfield is shocking. He's onside. He's onside. Haaland another assist. Foden and Erling Haaland both have their hat tricks. Man City are too good. It's not fair. Oh, no, that ball's still on. They're checking VAR. The ball might have gone out of play earlier on. But Foden celebrates. The goal stands. Haaland with 3 goals and 2 assists. I don't want to be here. Life's not fair. And they're bringing Laporte on now. This is shocking. Absolutely shocking. It's Manchester City 6. Manchester United 1. An absolute embarrassment here at the Etihad. I just don't know what to say. I'm lost for words. We've been here before. Oh. So in the F1, both the the Williams, and both the Alpines are out. Yuki Tsunoda and Zhu are also out. So 6 drivers are gone. Anthony into Dallo. Across to Victor Lindelof. 15 minutes to go here. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Casemiro. Poor from Casemiro. And here's Cole Palmer. Out to Erling Haaland. Go away. Good block by Lindelof. Can he get there in front of Palmer? No, he can't. They're just too good. They're just too good. Mikel Arteta, I stand with you. Please stop this super team. Please, I beg you. Bernardo Silva just walking forward. Laporte. Into Ake. He looks like has he moved into left back? Laporte. No, Ake. Where's Laporte? Yeah. I'm not really sure what's going on. Ake, I think Ake's gone left back. Sergio Gomez probably has moved into midfield. Obviously, he used to play there at Dortmund. 13 minutes to go. Ugh. Max Verstappen's locked up. Max Verstappen is locked up in the Singapore Grand Prix. And he's behind Sebastian Vettel now. And he's right. And Lewis Hamilton now right on his backside. Diego Dallo. Casemiro. Ball up wide looking for Bruno. Cancelo easily wins it. Akanji. Laporte. Gundogan. Not Gundogan. Ake. Cole Palmer. That's out for a United throw. High up. Casemiro. Lindelof. Bruno out wide to Luke Shaw. Shaw. Fred. Ericsson. Ericsson, that's a poor pass. I'm not sure who he's really looking for there. Hold on, let me blow my nose. Right, I'm back. Verstappen is last in the Singapore Grand Prix. Although Russell has a puncture, so he's now no longer last. Russell is back last. Bruno Fernandes has been booked, which is good. Lissandro Martinez has just crunched Erling Haaland, which is good. Again, great to see. Well in, Lissandro. Gomez. Poor pass. And here's United. Anthony gives it away, though. Gomez and Anthony fighting for it. Anthony does win it. Casemiro can't get hold of it. Here's Anthony. Anthony just absolutely hoofs it down the line. Martial will go to try and win it. Akanji and him battle for it. Akanji comes out with the ball. Sergio Gomez. Aymeric Laporte. Edison. Back to Laporte. Ake. Haaland. Looks for the run of Ake again. United just can't keep hold of this ball at this point. Ake. No, Akanji, sorry. Laporte goes back to Edison. Into Akanji. Laporte. Into Ake. Cole Palmer. Bernardo Silva. Up wide to, I think that, is this Cancelo? Goes down the line again. Martinez gets there. United, can we get the ball under? Ericsson moves it out to Shaw. I tell you what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to hearing how the media will go for Lissandro Martinez in this game. The blame will be on Martinez. It'll be, oh, look, we all said that Martinez isn't big enough for the Premier League. And look, he got tested against Haaland and you saw what happened. Bollocks. The reason we've lost this game has not been anything on Lissandro Martinez. Dallo into Ericsson. Ball out to Luke Shaw, who just about keeps it on and does really well here, Luke Shaw. Fred takes it off of Martial. Fred! Martial! He has his first goal of the season. Anthony Martial with a goal. What a bloke. Anthony Martial, the poacher. Just got in there ahead of Laporte, head of Edison, and heads into an empty net. 6-2. Not that Man City will care. Apparently, breaking news, Bruno Lage has been sacked. That's what I'm hearing. Bruno Lage has been sacked. But Anthony Martial has scored a consolation for Manchester United, which is nice. Here's Cole Palmer. Puts the ball into the box. Fuck off. Lissandro Martinez. Great bit of defending. I tell you what. In the Singapore Grand Prix, we've got some upsets. So Perez is first. Leclerc then Sainz. Norris Ricciardo. Stroll Vettel. Then Hamilton Gasly. Bottas Magnussen. Verstappen Schumacher Russell. Ball comes in. Man City won the header. Wide. Don't worry about it. Oh. I feel so ill. And the only thing that has brought me happiness in this game is the Anthony Martial goal. Casemiro. To Dallo. Into Anthony. Go on. Can we get a third? Anthony! No, not like that. We can't. You can see there Martial just going, come on, mate. Just give it in easy. How many subs have we made? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we've made all 5. I was going to say, get Alanga on. Get Anthony Alanga on, and we'll go for the all-Anthony front line. Laporte. To Edison. Just chips it into Cancelo. So easy for this Manchester City team. So easy. Good interception from Lisandro Martinez, who's pushed up really high. And Casemiro, just so wasteful with that pass. (6-2) is the current scoreline. We've been in worse positions. We've lost 6-1 before. Erling Haaland has been shockingly given man of the match. Turns out scoring 3 goals and getting 2 assists is enough to get man of the match. Shockingly. Casemiro, man, what is that? The only person I'm going to give any credit to is Martial, really. I mean, Anthony scored, but I don't think he's been great. Bernardo Silva. Laporte. Bernardo Silva. Gomez. Poor pass looking for Ake. It's a throw-in for United. 3 minutes to go. Casemiro into Dallo. Lindelof. Casemiro. Goes long down the line looking for Martial, who gives chase. Martial was offside anyway. So it doesn't matter at all. So yeah, Bruno Lage has been sacked. I don't know if it's been like Wolves themselves have officially sacked him, but it's been reported by David Ornstein, by the Athletic, by BBC now that it's over. Long shot, good save by Edison. Anthony cuts in shot, blocked. Martial tries to bring it down but can't. Anthony has it. Dallo. Casemiro. It is Bruno. Finds Martial. Turn! Penalty! Anthony Martial wins a penalty. He's got the ball. He wants to take it, by the looks of it. Martial, brilliant. Turns Cancelo, wins the penalty. Brilliant from Anthony Martial. And he will want to take it. Come on. Come on, Tony. Like I said, Martial picked the ball up straight away and he wants to take it. Although Bruno Fernandes is on the pitch. And it will be Anthony Martial to take it. We've been here before. Anthony Martial won a penalty last 2 seasons ago at the Etihad, in which Bruno Fernandes converted, and Martial with an unbelievable penalty. He just passes it into the top corner. Man City 6. Man United 3. And since Anthony Martial come on, we've scored 3. They've scored 2. So all is good, really. Essentially, it says what we already knew. Martial's got to play every game. Oh, no, they've scored 3. We've only scored 2. 3-2, though, with Martial. I'll take that. Better than 6, isn't it? Sure. Lisandro Martinez. Bruno. Out wide to Diogo Dalot. The game's opening up here. I mean, there's only 2 minutes to add on. Bruno, what the fuck is that? Blow the whistle. Get the game over with. And we do have full time. Seconds away. And Edison will go long. And we're just waiting for the final whistle. It's gone up for a throw in. It's going to come now, isn't it? It's got to come. Well, just blow up. And there we go. Manchester City 6. Manchester United 3. We've got 3 consolations, which makes the result look better than it otherwise would be. But the performance levels of most of them players, apart from maybe Martial, is shocking. Well, look, we'll go over to the Let's Talk. It'll be a short one because, as you can tell, I'm here. I just want to do that. I'll do the player ratings, and that'll be about it. So I'll see you over there in about 5 minutes. In a bit. Peace.